My suggestion when you're first doing problems like this is to convert each radical to simplest radical form, including using the letter I for the square root of minus 1. So this square root of negative 6 is I radical 6, because the square root of minus 1 is I. This square root of negative 8 over here on my scrap paper, I've converted radical 8 to 2 radical 2. And I like to put the I in front of the radical, at least when I'm solving the problem, so that I don't end up thinking it's under the radical. So this negative radical 8, I'm sorry, this square root of negative 8 is 2I radical 2. And the square root of 9 is 3. Square root of minus 1 is I. So there's the 3I. Now let's multiply the factors that we can multiply together in the denominator. I see 2 times 3 is 6. I times I is I squared. And I still have this factor of the square root of 2. Finally, this I squared is negative 1. So I can convert the denominator to look like negative 6 square root of 2. And moving up here, I realize that I've still got a radical in the denominator. So I rationalize by multiplying numerator and denominator by square root of 2. I times the square root of 6 times the square root of 2 is I radical 12. Radical 2 times radical 2 is 2. 2 times 6 is 12. And I move the minus sign out front. Let's simplify the square root of 12. 2 radical 3. Again, I put the radical, or the I, in front of the radical. And finally, I can see that this 2 cancels into this 12, leaving me 6 in the denominator. There's a possible form for your answer. If you want to write in the form A plus BI, A is 0, minus square root of 3 over 6, and there's finally the I out to the right, so that we have the form A plus BI. There you go. Hope that helped. If you have any questions, post a comment.